Ready, go. Okay, ready, go. Go. So first the frontal view here. So as you go to a backswing, your lower body does not turn much. Your pelvis is not turning much. So you're completely excluding your lower body in the backswing. So just lift the club up. And also, you're rushing quite a bit.
At the transition?
So you don't have
the whole swing or just from the top?
Basically, you lift and then pull it like this. So at the beginning, you don't use your body at all. At the top, you just pull it down. And then the down the line view. Go. As you start the backswing, you're standing up here. Your upper body is lifting up.
Yeah, something like that.
And then pull it down after that, just using the arms here. So your impact position is very different.
Then address?
Your address position is pretty good. But, because during the backswing, you are extending your body, and you're going from there, your swing plane is quite steep because of that. So basically, you need to learn how to engage the lower body more, particularly when you start the backswing. And then also you have to maintain the axis.
Maintain the axis?
The axis of the spine axis, yeah. So essentially, throughout the swing, using the legs, you should be able to turn the body, turn instead of up and then pulling down like this. No, it's not going like this, rather from here, going like this. So you are standing quite tall, but lean forward, fold your arms, lean forward. From here, you have to learn how to turn the body like this. Then turn this way. No lifting. Maintain this and then turn. So in order to turn this way, you have to actually shift the pelvis to the right, shift the pelvis to the left, and turn like this. Here. Yeah. You see, you have to already move the pelvis quite a bit. So let's start with the E-bell. The purpose of this is to learn how to turn the body while maintaining the swing plane. So it gives you a natural plane here. So as you swing this back and forth, you have to maintain this plane instead of going this way. So
just that hard?
You can go maybe about this high here. And then keep the arms straight on the mat. Swing back and forth. No. You're using relax your arms. Just try to throw this, then it will go here. Use a pendulum motion. And also one thing here, when you shifted the body, stand on the mat. When you shift the body, your knee comes in like this. Instead, shift enough so that your leg actually becomes straight like that. Yeah. Go all the way here, all the way here. So you lean forward. Here. Here. Okay? currently your pelvis is sliding and then you're going this way here.
Mm-hmm.
This is called pelvis slide.
Yeah.
Instead, you have to go like this. Okay. Then this leg is fairly straightened.
Mm-hmm.
And then straighten the right leg. Straighten the, stand on the, yeah. So bring the hip high, straighten the right leg, that this will be straightened a bit more, right? Yeah, that's good posture here. So you have to avoid going like this.
Mm-hmm.
Sliding the pelvis a lot. Your whole upper body has to move with the pelvis. But anyways, as you swing this, again, relax your arms. Create this pendulum motion. If if this has enough speed at the bottom here, it will automatically go up to a certain height, right? So you don't have to lift it up. Just give enough speed and then reach that position. So you are reaching out, throwing out. Use the pendulum motion to create about this high motion. Oh, already, as you start, already you're turning this way. Pay attention to the motion of this thing here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to move it like this. That posture is good. Right? Just throw it this way, and then throw this way. It'll go here. So no need to move the body strange way. Just to throw out. Pay attention to motion of the eval. Here, what's happening? You are collapsing this way. Instead, throw.
Keep it high.
The whole body is moving together like this. Instead, throw up. Give pendulum motion again, rhythmic pendulum motion. You imagine a swing. A swing comes up and then push. So generate this pendulum motion. Relax your arms. Just to keep it straight, but you're not doing anything to the eval, so you have to use your lower body. And again, as you turn, you're going this way, turn this way. So as you turn this way, this knee is going in. Instead, try to move out this way. Instead of pushing this in, move out. Yeah. And the same thing on this side. Yeah. Keep the legs fairly straight. Throw. Still the other knee is coming in. Yeah. Yes. Throw. All your concern is not to move this here, but throw this. So throw and let it go. Throw and let it go instead of use the pendulum motion again. And instead as you swing back and forth, try to have a little bit up and down motion like this. Your body is too upright. Yeah, lean the upper body a bit more. You have to maintain that axis. Really. Down and up, down and up, down and up. And then make it rhythmic. Swing it continuously. Relax your arms so that you don't get tired easily. Swing. Use the ballistic motion. Ballistic motion. Throw, throw, throw. Throw this way, throw this way, throw, 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 throw. Yep. Okay, relax. So the key is you have to change your swing pattern completely, but the key is have the image of throwing something outward, laterally. For that, in order to throw this, you don't just go here, but you actually have to use this and then push the ground and throw. If this is imagine this is a heavy bag of cement, you cannot just throw it like this. You really have to use the leg. And then when you try to load the heavy bag of cement on the back of the throw up, throw up, throw up. So give a ballistic rhythmic pendulum motion. Throw, throw, throw. So relax your arms as much as possible, and then throw both ways. Throw, 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 laterally, throw. Use the momentum of the E-belt. Throw, throw. Okay. So it's a lot better now. However, still. Throw, 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 laterally, throw. Use the momentum of the E-belt. Throw, throw. Okay.
I feel, does it matter where the weight of it is in your hand? I feel like the weight's more in my left hand when I'm on the follow through more right hand. That's natural, I guess.
Well, this is the handle is designed to allow you to use both hands here. So the main thing is you're just throwing this, and on the way down, no need to have this rigid posture. On the way down, just drop it and then throw, drop and throw, drop and throw, drop and throw. Yeah. About this high. Too high. So that's what you have to control. If your goal is to move it about this high, then you have to create the reasonable speed here, and then let it go up that point. Keep it a bit more. Keep it steeper. Keep it steeper. You're going too flat. So you have to lean forward more, and then keep it a bit steeper. Yep. Swing, swing, swing. Yeah. Swing. Okay. Now, the reason why your knee is coming in is so as you swing this way, your right knee comes in this way here because you're turning the pelvis too much. So instead, move the whole trunk laterally here. Oh, you're turning too much. You're turning too much. So just control the degree of pelvis turn to come up with the target motion here. Instead of just turn this a lot and then try to adjust this. Rather, you have to, from the beginning, you have to create this motion here, consistent arm motion here. Then you need to introduce only so much pelvis motion here, right? To create this motion is this motion. Your pelvis is currently turning too much. So keep the upper body inclined forward a little more. Swing, throw, throw, throw. Stand up on this leg, stand up left, on the right, on the left, on the right, on the left. Stand on the right, stand on the left, on the right, on the left, on the right, on the left. Instead of spinning around, you have to stand on each leg. Okay.
Staying, just pushing up and through.
Yeah, and then push and stand on this side instead of turning. Yeah, both ways. Widen your stance a little bit and see how it goes. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's better. Widen stance in your case. Swing, 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 swing. Okay. Swing, 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 swing. And also, you see your elbow is flexing here, flexing here. That's why you're going flat here. Instead, try to go here. No. The shoulder is too flat. So left shoulder goes down, right shoulder goes like this. Yeah, create this motion. Then you cannot turn the pelvis too much. Okay, so here. Currently, on each side, your elbow is flexing.
Yeah.
Your shoulder is turning flat. You are maintaining more or less upright body posture. You have a fairly upright body posture, and then this is flexing here. That's why it's going flat. So maintain this angle here. Let it go this way. So the right shoulder goes higher, left shoulder goes low, and then about this high. Keep the arm just straight. You really have to have this shoulder plane inclined and then turn instead of going flat again. Bring the shoulder higher, both ways. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So the bottom line is, let me show you the difference. Instead of going more like this versus so bring the shoulder high up, the other shoulder goes down, right?
Yeah.
Both ways. With that, keep the arm straight.
Yeah.
Then it will discourage excessive turn of the pelvis. Only when you flex this side here, you go flat, then the pelvis turns quite a bit. But if you have to bring it up like this, the pelvis cannot turn that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swing, swing, throw, 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 throw both ways. Keep the arms straight. Bring the shoulder high. Swing, 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 swing. Okay, yeah, that's better. So remember this feel here. Instead of going flat, so you have to incline the shoulder plane, incline the shoulder motion plane. So when you create the target motion accurately, then your body moves properly. So you have to be aware of the target motion you want to create. Throw, throw, throw both ways. Keep the arms straight. Bring the shoulder high. Swing, 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 swing. Okay.
Knees still a little extra bend.
But now it's a lot better. The shoulders are going higher, so less flat. Swing the rope around your body back and forth. Swing like this. In doing this, pay attention to the motion of the end of the rope. Your goal is to move the end of the rope and make a large arc around your body and go around your body. And keep enough speed, so it shouldn't be slow. Throw the end of the rope, throw the end of the rope both ways. Let's see how well you can do this. Again, you're doing the same thing. Flat, and then this is going in here. Remember, bring the shoulder higher. No, it's not about your body motion, it's about the rope motion. Here. Again, the key is the fast motion of the rope, and then making a large arc around your body. Imagine you are hitting something with the rope, end of the rope. Let it go around your body. And also, in doing that, currently the rope is hitting your body. Okay? Instead, at the end of the swing, you'll go around your body, just wrap around. This is a bit shorter than a typical, but here, swing, let it go around your body. But if you swing it too fast and then you have abrupt slowdown, what happens is it hits the body. You have to slow down nicely. Okay? So this is continuous motion, one continuous motion. But the rope should be fast enough, but you have to control your body motion. Oh, better, yes. Pay attention to the motion of the end of the rope. Your goal is to move the end of the rope nicely around your body. Yeah. So then you will be able to get rid of excessive body motion. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Make the arc as large as possible. Oh, yes, yes. So the rope swing has two purposes. The first purpose is to generate the consistent swing plane both ways as you swing back and forth. The second purpose is you have to have enough transition time here. So when the rope goes around your body, wait until it's completed and then start. So, and then throw, throw. So at the end of the backswing, you have to add extra shoulder turn. That way you can slow down nicely. Instead of just stop and let the rope go. Your shoulder is continuously moving. Turn here, turn here. It never stops here, stops here. Rather, it continuously moves. The shoulders are continuously moving. With that, you can make the whole continuous motion. Yeah, the motion is a lot better now. Okay, now here, this may be challenging, but let's use the left arm only. left arm only, and then swing the rope, exactly the same way. Oh, no, you don't swing like this. If it's both hands, it goes like this. So just use a similar motion here, with only left hand. Nope. Think about this. If with both hands you are swinging like this, then by removing the right arm, still you have to have the same motion instead of you don't do this. So start with the two hands, and then eventually remove the right hand, and then continue. And they use the right hand only. Yeah, the right hand is better. It's because in your swing you are really right hand dominant. Yeah. When you hold the club, you are right hand dominant. Your left hand is not doing much. That's why I asked you to use the left hand only. Mm-hmm. You should be able to swing it with your left arm. Again, from both hands to left hand. But maintain the same motion. Throw, using the shoulder wind up and throw the rope. You have to turn the shoulder more. Turn the shoulder more. Yeah. Here. And toward the end of the backswing, instead of just lifting the arm here, you have to turn the shoulder and then using the shoulder throw. Remember, in your swing, you just tend to bring the arms up, but you have to actually turn your shoulder. When the shoulder is turned, you have good wind up. Then on the way down, by throwing the left shoulder, you can throw the left arm here. As you swing, use the body to throw the rope. Throw. Yes. So you have to use your left arm better when you use the club. Yeah. Okay? So actually, this practice will allow you to use both here. So both hands, left arm, and both right up. So you should be able to control the rope motion, whether you are using both hands or one hand. But particularly when you use the left hand, you should be able to control the rope motion a lot better than now. Okay, using the body and the left arm. Oh, backswing is too fast and too abrupt. You have to, at the end, here, at the end of the backswing, you have add the extra shoulder turn. With that, you don't have a sudden stop. Okay. Yes. Wind up, add extra shoulder turn, let it go. Extra shoulder turn, let it go. Extra shoulder turn, throw. Extra shoulder turn, throw. You see. So that throw is not coming from arm action here. Yeah. We're using the wind up. Now it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, feel progress.
So now I will record this. So remember, at the end of the backswing, you add the extra shoulder turn, and then using that on the way down, using the shoulder turn and throw the rope instead of using the arms. Okay?
And then do both in each.
Extra shoulder turn, add, extra throw, extra shoulder turn, throw. And you can have a little bit up and down motion to develop rhythm. Throw, throw, throw. Yeah, good. Shoulder turn and throw. Wind up, throw. Yes. Just like, let's take a look at this first, and then extra shoulder turn, add, extra throw, extra shoulder turn, throw. And you can have a little bit up and down motion to develop rhythm. Throw, throw, throw. Yeah, good. Shoulder turn and throw. Wind up, throw. Yes. But you can add more shoulder turn here. And then start the downswing with the shoulder turn and then throw the arms later.
And legs, pretty good. Still a little extra knee.
Now it's a lot more rhythmic as you repeat this. So you're dancing, yeah, which is pretty good. So you are gradually awakening your lower body. The rope swing is really good for warm-up. Also sort of structuring your body motion. So although it's light and flexible, but if you move it correctly, develop rhythmic motion, the rope swing becomes really consistent. Again, a bit more. Now left arm. Throw. Using the shoulder turn, throw. Using the shoulder turn, throw. Yeah. Throw. Throw. Give extra shoulder turn at the end of the backswing. Throw. 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 So more than anything, you need to practice this a lot.
Yeah.
Using the left arm. You have to again also awaken your left arm. Currently, you are too much right arm dominant.
Yeah.
Okay. That was good. Let me record this again. So the left arm swing. Okay, ready, go. Using the shoulder turn, wind up and throw. Throw, wind up, 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 throw. Good. Go. Using the shoulder turn, wind up and throw. Throw, wind up, 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 throw. Good. And also when you throw this, instead of just opening the body here, go slightly backward and throw. Your back, so your shoulder is turned this way here, and then slightly moving backward, this way. So from here, slightly moving the shoulder this way. As it turns in the backward direction, toward the end, you are slightly shifting this way, and then turn. So no, instead of directly going here, turn and shift. Yeah, the shift motion toward the end of the turn. But the bottom line is, as you shift the body slightly, it's called the recentering motion. So initially your body moves away from the target and then recenter. Just coming back to the initial position. Throw, yes. And then so what happens is, as you still turn this way, you're introducing this shift and then turn. So you have overlapping. So don't ever just turn here and then turn back. Okay, you have to add the shift motion. As you turn, as you complete this turn, shift a little bit and then turn. So again, have that feel. Again, using the left arm. Use the left arm. Easy with the right arm. As long as you give enough speed to the rope, it's easy, right? So when the rope is slow, then you have trouble. But when the rope is fast enough, then that's not really difficult. So in the backswing, your goal is to push this in, good, and then with that shift, and then open the shoulder, right? So this shoulder goes in and shift and then throw, in and shift and throw. Make it a bit flatter, the swing plane a bit flatter, so that it doesn't hit the ground. But basically aim toward this one here, so the plane is more toward the tee here. Yeah, flatter. It's getting steeper. Good. Good. Good, and then use the left shoulder, throw, left shoulder, throw. Yeah, but it's a lot better. So let me record this. Again, use the left shoulder and the shoulder turn actively, and then make the plane a bit flatter. Okay, ready, go. Go. So on the way back, it hits the ground. Why? You're using your arms here. This again, you're turning the body and then throw this way instead of.
Yeah, I'm more focused on the.
So here, when you swing back and forth, everything, if everything is coming from the leg action, it becomes a lot more consistent here. But if you use the arms, try to use the arms, then it gets complicated. But now you are getting used to the rope swing, which is good. Throw fast, throw. So, but this fast motion on the down is not coming from your arm action. Body action. Use the body throw. Your arm is just simply holding it. So keep practicing this. Always using your left arm. And then it's okay to swing it horizontally like this. Swing. Swing, 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 and then bring it down a little bit. Swing, swing, swing.
And you're a bit more relaxed on the principles.
But usually, when you do the rope swing, you can have almost a symmetric motion. But the thing is, you should be able to throw the left arm in the downswing by using the body, because you are quite the right arm dominant. Okay? All right. So the rope swing went quite well. Now, let's practice the same thing. Since we'll use one arm, I'll use this short orange whip here. Again, you practice the left arm action. And then this is heavier, although this is shorter, but still it's heavier than the club or the rope. And you have to let the orange whip go all the way here, and then throw. And particularly if you want to make it stable, you have to give enough time in the transition, both ways. Okay? If you rush, then the whip motion becomes quite unstable. Turn the shoulder, good. Turn the shoulder, good. In the backswing, throw the shoulder turn, using the shoulder turn. Throw, swing, swing, swing. Yeah, that way you practice throwing action instead of pulling down with your right leg. So let me record this. So start with the boat and then go to the left hand on it. Ready, go. Swing. Swing. Use the left wrist and then let the head go. Swing. 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 Okay. Yeah. So that flow is good. Go. Swing. Swing. Use the left wrist and then let the head go. Swing, 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 swing. Okay. Okay. Now, if you go to your club swing, first hold the club, then go to a setup position. So when you hold the club, always first use your left hand and hold it correctly, and then just add your right hand here, so that your right hand does not go too dominant. When the right hand is dominant, then you're going like this. This is way back behind, against your body here, and you're holding it mainly with the right. But give good position with the left arm first, and then add your right hand. So it doesn't go down too much. It's a completely right hand dominant here. So you have to keep both hands close to each other tightly. But first, the position should be addressed here by using your left arm here, and almost like shaking hands with somebody. And then either way. But and then add your right hand here, so that you should be able to use your left wrist well. First left hand first, and then add your right hand. And then so the right hand is not the dominant one. The right hand is just securing the left hand position here. And as you swing back and forth continuously. And then try to use the left arm and then throw. Yeah. So give enough shoulder turn, and then put this shoulder in here. Give enough shoulder turn here. From here, using the shoulder turn, throw the club, and then use your left arm more than now. So use your left arm well, and then your right arm is just helping the left arm instead of trying to dominate. throw, throw, throw. So at the top, have more time, at the top, have more time. If you use your momentum, the club momentum here, by having fast motion, let it go all the way and then come down. Let it go and then come down, instead of always try to pull it down. So in the backswing, you should have enough backswing, okay? Even faster backswing, so that the club head can drop more. And again, the same idea. It's similar to the rope swing, but at the end, you should not have a abrupt stop. Again, nice slow down by controlling the shoulder turn. So as you have a fast motion here, but toward the end, you have nice slow down and finish and then come down, instead of break here and then try to come down. So at the end, you have good wind up, build the tension, and then reverse the direction. Yes. And then also remember, when you start the downswing turn, before that you should have this motion. So that shift motion should be done toward the end of the backswing. That way you can have more time, because you have to recenter. Allow the recenter and then go to the downswing. Good wind up, throw, wind up, throw, wind up, throw, wind up, throw. Yep. So in your body, you have rockets, missiles here, heavy artillery, cannons, and so on. And here you have rifles. You try to win the war with the rifles only. You have to use these.
Yeah, I think that's
As you swing the club back and forth, feel the motion of the club head. Feel the weight of the club head as you swing around. Okay? And then give enough backswing. Again, it's at the end, it's stopping abruptly. So you have to have nicely, you have to still let the club head go all the way, but nicely slow down and finish, and then reverse the direction instead of okay? Because the goal is to control the club head motion. Right. Go here, slow down, then throw. Go here and then throw. As you swing, you are moving the club head. Have a faster backswing, faster backswing. And when you have a faster backswing, you don't have to worry about putting this here, because the momentum will bring it there. Faster backswing. Yep. Oh, that backswing is good. Yes. And wait a bit more at the top. Wait a bit more. Let it go. Vijay Singh. Vijay Singh. Oh, it's a rush. So Vijay exaggerated. Vijay Singh. Vijay Singh. Vijay Singh. So you have to have more time than you think. still already you feel like you are having a lot of time up there, but even more. Yes, so as you do, use the shoulder turn, using the body and the throw instead of using the arms. Good, good, good. Relax, relax, relax. Yeah, so that's the motion. Brings the club enough, and then with that you can use the body more. But if you stop here, you cut it short, you have to use the arms. So catch your breath, and then I will record. So no wonder this is called the reprogramming.
I read the description, that's what I do. I didn't know what I was dreaming of all these years, but it sounded right.
Okay, so now again, so your goal in the backswing is give enough backswing, large enough backswing, and particularly let the club go, and then have a bit more time in the transition. Ready, go. Oh, very good. That's good. That's good.
Remind me, you see that clip of DJ Singh?
Go. Oh, very good. You see, now the elevator goes all the way down here, but it stays on the plane. So, yeah.
Just from the shoulder turn.
So all you need to do is just to keep enough speed and then reverse the direction. Slow down, the reverse direction. You don't have to worry about motion in this direction because the motion is fast enough. When it's slow, you have all sorts of things, but because the momentum, it will keep going and then stop here. Just reverse the direction and then drive the whole thing with the body action and then throw.
And then the balance of it.
And you get used to this. And then as you swing, pay attention to the club head motion. Your goal is to move the club head around your body fast. So you're now more turning this way here instead of standing up and then pulling it down. Yeah.
You said the goal is, you think of the goal to get left shoulder in or right shoulder back? I guess it doesn't.
So this down and then this goes up here. So keep it with the stipper, and then. But this is good. This is good. So now you have a good turning motion about the spine axis here. And as you swing, this time, try to touch the tee, and then so come up with some consistent club head pad. You don't have to swing hard, but maintain the same pattern, but try to touch the tip. And then you have to control the spine angle if you miss the tee, right? And when you start the swing, always try to throw this way first. Missed. Missed. Yes. 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 Missed. Yes. 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 So this is a good practice. So at home, when you practice, have a rubber tee. Always as you swing, try to touch the tee. That way, you make sure the club head is passing through where the ball is. So on one hand, you need to activate your body. On the other hand, you have to control the club head pad. Right? Now, let's do this with the left arm only. And then use the wrist more actively down here. Yeah. So if you look at your left arm motion, this way you have, this is called pronation, when you go that way. And then come down here and then let it go this way here. Swing, and then you let it go this way. This is called supination. So going this way is a pronation. Come down here, do the supination here. Then it'll be easier. So when you use the wrist motion actively here, you can control the swing plane better, instead of using the body rigorously. You have to use the wrist reasonably, particularly the pronation, supination. Now both hands, and then use the pronation, supination. When you lose the balance, one main reason is you lose the gaze. Your gaze is moving. So you have to gaze on a particular point, like the ball. So usually when the impact is not consistent, it's because you cannot control the depth, the ball to a body, distance here. If the body is moving too much away from the ball. So you have to have, the leg actually will promote a good turn around the spine axis, turn, instead of lifting up. Yeah, so have a sense of just turning around the axis instead of standing up quite a bit, okay? So again, start with both hands and then go to a left hand only. Use the shoulder turn, the arm should be relaxed a little bit, no need to fight. Let it go all the way, let the club go, and then the speed should be controlled by the body motion, body turn. Now hold the club. No, that's better. Yeah. So now this looks a lot better. Earlier, when you initially held the club, it was a fairly right arm dominant. And then it's almost holding like this. Without this, still you can do this. So always first establish a good position with the left arm only, left hand only, and then add your right hand here. And also this left arm shouldn't be too much either go this way here, and then this wrist goes this way here. It's a strong grip. This is not good. So try to hold it like this so that the height difference is not too much. And then in a comfortable posture here, holding the club like this. Instead of, when you go this way here, this is completely straightened, or this is pushed against the body like this. But more like shaking hands with both hands here. So first establish the position with the left hand only, and then add the right hand there, yeah. And then swing back and forth. Use a pronation, supination, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, yeah. You're now using your body quite a bit compared to the initial swing. Yeah. Now let's go to stage 3 of the two-step swing drill. So using your regular stance, throw the club toward target first. This is called the trigger motion. triggered, active backswing, and then let it go.
Just one head, like 3 moves.
So let's do a cycle by cycle. So trigger, backswing, and the downswing, and finish. So using the trigger, have a really active backswing, really fast backswing. Give me fast backswing. Oh, it's not that fast. The backswing is not that fast. Give me the fastest that you can. It's not fast at all. So that's why you have to use your body to have active backswing. So what happens is, toward the end of the trigger motion, you have to shift. In the shift and then active backswing. So when you turn to the right leg supports your body. So the right hip is the center, pretty much serves as the center rotation. Instead of having a lot of force on this side, you have to put good amount of force on the right side.
Yeah.
And almost no force here. And then on the way down, then the left leg serves as the foundation. So turn around the left hip. So during the backswing, you have to really shift and then let the right leg becomes the foundation. Okay? So from the trigger, and toward the end, you slightly shift this way. With that, now you can put more force on the right side and active backswing. Give me really fast backswing. Again, so your goal is to come up with a really fast backswing using the trigger. And then here, you just go and then relax and then come down. Almost it looks like. So here, the idea is, ooh, ooh. It should be connected. Again, now you have a lot better turn about the axis. So using the trigger and have really active backswing. And then have good wind up and do not let it bounce up here. Here, slow down here and then in one action throw. If the arm and club bounces back, then you lose this early momentum, okay? Again, the swing shape is a lot better now. So fast backswing, but at the same time, woo, let it go. BJ. BJ, sing. Oh, it's rushed. Still, you need to have one more time here. So here, BJ, sing. And then as you swing, have the image of using these muscles and turn the whole upper trunk. Using these muscles, you're turning the whole upper body and on the way down too. Okay? Using these muscles instead of using your arms. Yeah. And that effort should be connected to the downswing. Instead of, imagine when you are hitting something hard, you don't do this. You don't do this. Right? So that should be connected. The muscles should develop tension all the way. Yeah, so you just you have to practice this a lot.
Yeah.
So next 2 or 3 weeks, every day an hour. I don't know how many swings you can make in an hour, but just invest an hour every day for 2 or 3 weeks. You keep practicing stage 3, this one here, then your body will get used to it. And without even thinking, you will be able to execute it. And then more than anything, you have to develop really comfortable the pattern here, so you don't feel awkward. When you feel awkward, that means there is an excessive force buildup somewhere. Okay, so by using all the joints involved, spread out the range of motion through all the joints, and then make the motion as flowing as possible. Now let me record this. So stage 3. Okay, ready, go. A bit rushed, but let's take a look at this. Now you don't have to worry about the swing plane because of the speed, you have good swing plane.
Rushed on both transitions.
Go. This is okay, but the backswing to downswing was a bit rushed. So keep intentional wind up here. Extra shoulder turn, wind up, and then use some time for the recentering motion, but you don't go quickly. So it's like when you shoot an arrow. So load one and then build the tension, then let it go, right? Build the tension and then let it go. And then also, when you are in the downswing, make sure using these muscles, try to throw the arms and club here instead of turning the whole body together. You have to really throw the arms and club toward the target, so that throw and a nice finish instead of you're pushing. In throwing, you're pushing instead of pulling here. The trigger is too big, and then in the backswing, the backswing is not large enough because it's not fast enough. So here, the trigger can be about this high here. Using this active backswing, your goal is to create a good backswing. So let me record this. It takes some time, but as you repeat this again and again, your body, will eventually surrender and then start, complying. Yeah.
It's not execution.
Okay, so ready, stage 3, go. Ready, stage 3, go. Frontal view. Stage 3, go.
It's so weak.
Yeah. You can see the difference. Go.
Chip shot.
State 3, go. And then in the one thing, you look at this in front of you here. Look at the way you do the trigger motion. The left elbow is flexed here. You're going this way here. You remember this, the eval motion. So when you do the trigger, slight supination of the right forearm in here. This is okay, but if you go here, that means it's a right arm dominant even here. So swing here. So swing. So this side, keep the arms. So you can go to the height where you can do it without flexing the elbow, right? So let's go slowly this time. Just go to about here. So go to a trigger motion, and then yeah, if you go like this, you can do that without flexing the elbow. But that means you can still use the left arm here. But you go to this position here, that this is passive. Yeah. From there, just yeah, that's really good. Because the goal is to move the club head around your body here. But if your arm goes like this, then you're not really moving that. You're not paying attention to the club head motion. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yes. Yeah, with that, the backswing is even better. Yeah. So in order to do this, you have to turn the shoulder, right? Because of that, you are starting the backswing with the shoulder turn. And the supination, a little bit supination. That's better, definitely. So make sure you have this motion, and then turn the shoulder enough, using that active. The backswing should be active using the shoulder turn. But if the arm goes here, you have to use the arms here. Yeah. So make sure you turn the shoulders good both ways.
So is my right arm still?
So it is connected to, it's related to the eval motion here. But when you have a smaller motion, when you practice here, then make sure the arms are fairly straightened. You can introduce the pronation supination a little bit, but
some right elbow bends, you can't avoid it.
So everything should be natural. But the good shoulder turn here, using that shoulder turn, you have an active backswing. So once you start using the shoulder turn to promote active motion, then the overall rhythm changes completely. Instead of stay position here, you have to have a little bit of rhythmic motion and then start this. Never go into this stationary posture. Yes. Yeah. That gives you a less stable backswing. And all you do is from here, the active backswing. So now, with that, and then try to increase the backswing speed. Use a good shoulder turn. That's it. So from here, using the shoulder turn and the active backswing. That looks really good. Yes. So that's the overall, fundamentals here. Okay. Now let me record one more round here. Okay. Ready, stage 3, go. Rushed. So you have to give enough wind up. Using the speed of the backswing, just give enough wind up. Ready, stage 3, go. It's a bit short. The backswing is a bit short. So on this side, just use the momentum here. Using momentum, let it go. No need to intentionally assume a certain body posture. So using the momentum and let it go all the way. Stage 3, go. You have to move the body a little bit, okay. And then start this. Yeah, it was short. And then down the line view here. 3, go. And with this, build the tension in the body. But now, so you need to practice this again a lot, for 2 or 3 weeks. And so once you get used to this, then you will be able to add more shoulder turn, more time, and then have the sense of using these big muscles on the way down. But already you broke away from your old swing pattern, as you saw. But you need to keep working on it for a while. Give reasonable time, so that you can do this without even thinking. Okay?
2 weeks, not bad after 30 years.
Yep.
That was great.
But your motion pattern is changing. So you're in the right direction.
That was great. I watched a lot of videos. It's hard, so you can't really replace coaching.
Yeah, you have to actually experience it.
Yeah.
You have to feel it, and then you have to match what you feel and what I say. So the feedback and what you feel. If you can match those, that means that you can have a good understanding of what you're doing.
Yeah, I think I got a pretty good mental model going.
Yep.
Just need the hours.
All right. Yep.
Thanks so much.